Hey gamers, today we're going to be playing Dweller's Empty Path, otherwise known as Escaped Chasm 2. You could also call it Escaped Chasm 3. Oh, this is always fun to watch. I love seeing you and the prince go at it. They are... By the way, this paperwork I'm filling out is for you, which means I have a job for you to do soon. Oh? A few of my soldiers have disappeared up north. We think it might be due to the aggressive beast type in the area. And you want me to go do something about it? Precisely! Once I have a little more information, I'll be sending someone to pick you up at the village. It'll still be a few days until we're ready to send you out, so there's no need to be ready just yet. When that time does come, you're free to assist my... Oh, you're to assist my men in scouting the area. If we determine a beast type is the cause, you are to exterminate it at once. Alright, just so you know, if it turns out to be a human behind this, I won't be helping, you know. Of course, I'll hold up our agreement. And you must understand, we normally live peacefully in your little forest house. If you follow my orders, do not show mercy to these dangerous beast types. Should you do so and disobey my orders to eliminate it, I'll be redetermining your own threat level in this kingdom. Yeah, I get it. None may enter the prince's room. Halt! Oh, it's Yogi. It's probably fine she enters the prince's room. Yeah, I don't want to mess with you. Thanks, I think. Perfect, now I can prepare my assassination of the prince. Such a large collection of clothes. I guess he does rule a kingdom, so it shouldn't be this surprising. It's also fancy. Seems like some kind of index or record. Oh, there's a section for me in here. Yogi, dangerous, suspicious character, potential beast type, demeanor, calm, passive, and avoids conflict. Prince's note. High risk due to inability to determine species and threat level. Unknown being capable of great strength and use of magic of questionable origin. Source of magic is unlikely to be witchcraft. Keep under surveillance at all times. Signed agreement. Free travel and residence in Castletown and nearby village in return for services to the crown. Will not enter missions where the target is human, origin, or natural type. Refusal or breach of signed agreement is grounds for elimination or detainment. Guess the prince really makes sure to document everything. Wonder how often this is updated. What an unnecessarily large and fancy bed. It's very comfy though. The prince would throw a fit if he saw me sleeping on it. All the more reason to sleep on it, my friend. Such a fancy dresser. The mirror on it is so clear and crisp. Girl, you gotta get comfy. Well, I guess it's fine if it's you. Go ahead, we ain't stopping you. I'm not sure the whole hide the prince fooled thing is true. I looked up to the previous king a lot. I still mourn his death. I try to hold out hope for the prince, but I don't know if he'll ever be quite like his father. No, that's fine. He doesn't need to be like his father. He can be just as good or, if not better. Statues of the former king and queen. The prince's parents. It's too bad I never got to meet them myself. People seem to really admire and respect them. The prince feels like he has to live up to his parents' reputation. Not only does he not want to let his people down, he doesn't want to let the hopes and expectations his parents had for him. It must be hard for him. More pages? Ooh. I still miss the queen dearly. That's understandable. The queen was a person, I'm sure. I thought the prince would be in here, so who's in here? Oh, the throne. I want to sit on it. Don't you even think about it. I won't really. Don't worry. I feel like Yogi might actually be strong enough to kill all these people just to sit on the throne. You might want to consider it. The prince is in his office at the moment. I think he's been meaning to see you anyway, so you should probably head up there. Oh, I did already. Thank you for telling me, though. The High Knight grew alongside the prince, so they both trust each other greatly. She's worked hard all of her life and chosen her skill and diligence. Oh, the High Knight's a woman. Neat. Ah, Yogi! So sorry, I'm not scared? You're not really a beast type, are you? No, I'm pretty sure I'm not. How do so many guards think this? When the prince is busy with work, he always trusts the High Knight to fill in for his other duties. Let's get a good image of their face. Regardless of what the other knights say, I think you're alright. If the prince has faith in you, then so do I. His faith will be in his undoing when I assassinate him. The prince should be back soon. The High Knight is currently dealing with matters here in the prince's stead. The High Knight is nothing to sneeze at. Her loyalty to the crown and competence in battle inspires all of us. Yes, she sounds pretty capable. ZZZ. Hey, wake up! What do you think you're doing? Sleeping on the job? No, ma'am, of course not! The High Knight sure can be scary. I think the fear will keep me awake for the rest of the day. Maybe all night. I'm not sure when I'm gonna go to sleep again. The prince isn't even here right now. Wish I could step out for a bit. I'd step out by now if it weren't for the High Knight on watch right now. She's more commanding and stern than the prince. When the king and queen passed away, the High Knight consoled the prince and helped give him the confidence to ascend to the throne. I think in some ways, the High Knight is the prince's confidence. That being said, even the High Knight still refers to him as prince. We're learning a lot about this world. Downstairs at the dining hall. It'll be quite some time before a meal is ready, however. You. The prince hasn't been eating much these days. He seems preoccupied with all the reports of beast-type attacks lately. I'm worried for the prince's health. That's understandable, it's important to eat food. The prince works very hard, but his cold personality puts off a lot of people. I heard someone's planning on assassinating him. A lot of his subjects and soldiers have pretty unkind things to say about him. I don't have a heart to tell the prince about any of this. We're currently preparing the prince's favorite meal, stuffed peppers with some baked clams as an appetizer. He's working hard lately, so he deserves a fine meal to keep his spirits up. So many different foods being prepared at once. Guess they do it to feed an entire castle. The food isn't ready yet. You can't rush perfection. Oh, I most certainly can rush perfection. It's how you get imperfection. Onions, mushrooms, chopped up garlic, cloves, ground beef, and tomatoes. Seasoned with some salt, pepper, and thyme. All cooked and stuffed into a pepper and placed into an oven. A wonderful recipe for success. I wonder if these are actual, like, high-class recipes? Or are they just stuff that Temmie found / made? Such a fancy fridge. Looks like a regular fridge to me in this game. Like, don't all fridges look like that? The dungeon! Oh, I could kill the prince here. I remember the days when we kept you in here. We all thought you were a beast type. We were so confused as to why you were so civil and didn't resist. That's why the prince gave you a chance to let you work for the crown. Soldier A, you're new here, so you don't know about Yogi. There's a beast type that got into a nearby village and recently wrecked the place a few years ago. A few soldiers sent over there to get rid of it, but they arrived and witnessed her take it down, all by herself. It was unlike anything anybody had ever seen. She displayed both incredible strength and magic. People were speculating that she was either a beast type or a witch, maybe even both. Wow, how creepy. Did I ever find out what she was? No, nobody was able to figure it out. Not even she knew, apparently. One thing's for sure. If she didn't come in so peacefully, she'd been executed by now for sure. Wonder if anyone's even capable of executing her. Seems she'd overpower anyone. It's a good thing she ended up being on our side. Eh? I don't trust her one bit. There's no way something like that comes out of nowhere and ends up being any good. The prince had any spine, he'd taken her out himself if she got taken in. I think it's only a matter of time until that woman shows her true colors. In my opinion, we should get rid of her before it's too late. The door is locked. Do they know that? Do they just have the inability to recognize Yogi? That must be it. They actually can't recognize her because they're picturing something so awful. I'm wondering if this whole beast type thing is supposed to be like a, what is it, a metaphor for racism? Certainly in Yogi's case, if she isn't a beast type and beast types are all bad, then they're assuming, maybe not racism, but you get what I'm saying. It's a discrimination thing. See ya, losers. I'm getting out of here. Actually, wait, have I talked to all of you before? Honestly, what was he thinking by having a beast-type work for him, even after his parents were killed by one? Man, I've had enough of this town. I've been thinking about moving to the village nearby. Dude, same. I was thinking of picking up a new spear from the blacksmith. His work is really fantastic. Give me all what you got. Eh? Yogi, what are you doing here? You ain't any good with a blade. Just dropping by. I'd like to take a look at your works, even if I can't use them. They look so impressive. Eh, look all you want. Just know none of them are for ye. There's apparently some casualties up north. People are thinking it was another beast type that went rampant and killed some soldiers. That means they're probably gonna send Yogi up there to check it out, huh? Yeah, probably. If anyone's gonna get tangled up in that, better her than us, right? I love how people are just not even realizing. Well, I'm not sure what I want to do. Let's talk to this guy. You're not thinking of hopping aboard the ship, are you? I don't plan on riding the ship. I might walk around for a bit. If you plan on sailing away in the ship, I'd have to inform the prince about it. Don't worry, I don't plan on it. Besides, Yogi could just kill you before going on the ship. Jeez. This is a nice fishing spot, but there's so much cargo in the pier today. Guess a large shipment must have come in. Yeah, probably a large rice shipment or something. I want to go on the ship and grab a drink. That's it? You want a drink? Alright. You, speak to me. I'm not catching any fish. I wonder what I'm doing wrong. There's a mysterious man. Let me... Darn it! I thought if I skipped they'd repeat. Maybe I should just give up and go home. I wonder what's beyond the sea. Far off lands, other kingdoms, new horizons. Maybe people like me, but I don't think the prince would ever let me go and see for myself. I need to stay here anyway, wait for... Nice day for fishing, isn't it? Catching a whole ton of fish today. Lucky me. The sea really washes away all your stresses and worries, huh? I guess that fellow has a lot of stress and worries? You. Speak. Why not take a look at the view from upstairs? I often find myself staring out the ocean, losing track of time. I guess this is a lighthouse's light. I don't know, looks like a bunch of lines to me. Alright. You're not setting out, are you? Yeah, go ahead. I won't tell him. I wish this was the guard that always catches me when I leave somewhere. Yeah, that's a pretty chill guard. It always feels strange to walk on land again after spending days at sea. I feel like I'm still swaying. It does not look like there's a ship there at all. I love the sea. I see. Wolf. Captain's quarters are ahead. Welcome aboard the ship. Hello. Is the ship going to head out soon? Afraid not. We're going to be docked for a while. Besides, the prince having me head. You set sail if you aboard. Yeah, I guess he wouldn't be too happy. Various assortment of captain outfits. Come on. There we go. Let's see if we can steal some cargo. Oh. This stuff is refreshing. Hey, can I get you anything? Yeah. Can I get a cranberry juice with some whipped cream on top? Coming right up. Ah, so refreshing. This is exactly when I need to take my mind off things. I agree, it's quite tasty. Well, it was what I needed. What are you doing here? I'm allowed to enjoy a drink myself once in a while. Does this stuff even suit your palate? You're the one drinking juice, nay. So you just walked in to patronize me, huh? Don't be ashamed. I enjoy cranberry juice, too. That's... You are only decent quality. Though I have a feeling what you're drinking right now isn't cranberry juice. Not in this type of establishment, no. Huh? Where'd that guy come from? Taking a small group or a break before I gotta go back to lifting cargo. Feels like it never ends. More! 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 I think I'm good for now. I heard recently there's been more aggressive beast types appearing here in the land. I don't know if I want to stay here too long. I wonder where they even come from. Oh, those antennae and that forked tail. You're that beast type that works for the crown, right? Yeah, sort of, but I'm not a beast type. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a lot of rumors spreading around about you. Are you sure you're not a beast type? I'm not. At least, I don't think I am. Lots of sailor outfits. I mean, if they are a beast type, then wouldn't it be safe to say that beast types are being discriminated against? Yogi so far seems like a model beast type for being able to coexist with humans. If they're not a beast type, then it just goes to show you shouldn't judge people by appearances. All this stuff's all gotta go, but the crew's on break at the moment. Now let's go and get off this ship. Come on, let's keep moving. Where did I come from? Here? No, I came from the right. Well, I guess you could call these cats some alley cats. Worms. Wow, it looks so muddy. There's no way this would restore my health at all. Let's try going this way. No? Alright. There's another ladder there. Is that where I came in from? No, it isn't. Hello there. Oh. What was that all about? Well, you're not gonna comment on it? I don't like it when that happens in games, when there's something really weird, like, bones on the ground, and they aren't gonna say, at least, wow, I wonder why there's bones on the ground. A ghost. Sorry, no secrets to find here. Thank you for calling all this way to see me. Sure thing. So no secrets, that's unfortunate. But I think the real secret is the friends we've made along the way. Oh no. Beast types? Where are we? Oh, that's where we are! Alright, let me try to find the graveyard again, because I have more notes now. I imagine this bear is Snorlax. No, they are flocking away. I think the graveyard was this way. It's not going to be over there. I remember reading some comment from Tammy saying they got lost. I'm not sure if I can entirely understand getting lost if you made this game, because directions-wise, it's actually pretty easy to navigate, I would say. I think I have a pretty good mental map of where everything is, though time will tell if I really do. The new new day soon arrived. As I was preparing for a commute to the village, I decided to try asking her about her sister one more time. Alright, let's see. Maybe before I drop her off the village, I'll help her look just a little bit more. When I asked her, "Sister? I don't have a sister," she said. No way, I thought. Was this girl just messing with me? I started to get upset. So she's from another world. That's really interesting. The same thing happened with Sad Girl. How could someone forget about something like that? Well, there's no sense trying to search for someone under these circumstances. Someone in the village will do a better job than me with this. And so, we arrived at the village. I asked around seeing if there's someone who would give her a place to stay. I found some people who seemed interested in helping her out, but no matter where I dropped her off, she'd always find her way back to my place. Eventually, I stopped trying to leave her with someone in the village. It's more dangerous to have her wander around back here on her own than just let her stay there. And so, as the day passed, the search for her sister would continue, but she wasn't very helpful to search. She didn't even know what she was looking for. During this time, while she was staying here, she'd help out with things. She wasn't very good at helping, but it was kind of nice to have company. I never looked after someone like this before. Maybe I wasn't so terrible at this, I thought. As time passed, it started to feel like we were family. Something I never thought I would have. But I knew things couldn't stay like this. The terrifying past that follows me. I can't let her get caught off in it, but I was trapped all the way here. Well, in the meantime, maybe it's okay if things stay the way they are now. Maybe they'll never find me, I thought. And so, years would pass by. I would still try to look for clues about her sister. But also, during that time, we grew up together as a family in this place. We started to fix up the house over time. Began to really feel like a real home. As time passed, I noticed something strange. I learned she was capable of magic, but it was unlike any magic I'd ever seen. With this power, she was able to take down a large, rampaging beast type. She did it all by herself. I was worried. Was this a forbidden magic she's using? Was it witchcraft? But she doesn't study any of the practices of witchcraft. Was she possibly a beast type? But she doesn't, or didn't look or act like a beast type. All I could think was, she has to keep this power of hers a secret. There's no way the crown would leave her alone if she was found out. Isn't my power cool? Yogi, this looks like that demon guy. You have to promise me you'll keep this powers of yours a secret. Only use it when you're faced with imminent danger. What? Why? We don't know the origin of it, what kind of magic it is. And recently, I caught wind of something scary. I heard that the king and queen have died. I heard they were killed in the battle with a beast type. When the prince learned of this, he was devastated. I heard he became wicked with hatred and bitterness. Any beast type found under his order, peaceful or not, are to be eliminated. I'm worried if you display this power in front of the wrong eyes, they'll consider you a beast type, and the prince will have your head. Really? That's not what I heard. I heard he's been intimidated by everything, cries every night. He's been too wimpy to succeed at the throne, doesn't leave his room. I'm not scared of that guy. Yogi, listen. I can be very serious if people misinterpret your power. Please promise me you won't use it in front of people. Fine, I'll try to keep it a secret. I'm not really worried, though. It was them. My past finally caught up to me. Something more frightening than the prince or any beast type. I knew. There was no way things could last forever, but I really wanted to believe. I'll look for more pages. Huh. Well, I hope you all enjoyed today's part. That was interesting. What happened in Yogi's past? She was certainly formerly a resident of another world, be it as a human or as another creature. But anyway, enough of that. I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.